I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the
2025 not only marked a new chapter for the K-pop world, but also marked the year when one name once again proved his power on the global stage: Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS. While many idols vied for public attention with various projects and achievements, Taehyung stood at the top with a more elegant, calmer, yet far more influential approach. And now, in the eyes of Google and international brands, one title clearly stuck with him: King of K-pop 2025. When it comes to global popularity, numbers never lie. Data from Google Trends shows that the name Kim Taehyung dominated searches in over 80 countries during the first half of 2025. He wasn't just trending because of his solo activities, but because every step he took created a huge wave in the digital world. From photo book releases and advertising projects to small moments like airport photos or short Instagram posts, everything went viral within minutes. What makes this phenomenon so compelling is the consistency and global impact of Taehyung's popularity. In a world where trends change in the blink of an eye, Taehyung has managed to maintain attention without controversy or cheap hype. He's built an unwavering personal brand, a combination of visual charm, career maturity, and emotional honesty rarely seen in other idols. Industry observers have even dubbed him the silent king of K-pop. Even without extensive promotion, every activity he does has incredible magnetism. For example, when he attended an international fashion show in Paris earlier this year, Google searches for the BTS Paris look skyrocketed. Furthermore, luxury brands like Celine, Cartier, and Louis Vuitton are vying to strengthen their image through Taehyung's face and name. Global brands are realizing one thing that's undeniable: Taehyung's influence isn't just about popularity, but about trust. He embodies the values that major brands strive to convey: grace, charisma, and authenticity. Celine, for example, recorded a double-digit sales increase in just 24 hours after Taehyung wore one of its collections at a public event. Meanwhile, Cartier's campaign featuring Taehyung as its global ambassador became one of the most talked about on social media throughout the first quarter of 2025. This demonstrates how Taehyung's influence extends beyond the fandom to the general public and the global industry. He has become a symbol of a sophisticated modern lifestyle, and his face is now synonymous with luxury and confidence. Foreign media outlets have no qualms about calling him the face of modern luxury, while digital analysts have named him one of the most influential figures in the Asian entertainment landscape. In this rapidly changing digital era, Taehyung's power is increasingly evident. Despite his inactivity, each post can create an explosion of interaction. A single photo, a single sentence, or even a single emoji from Taehyung on Instagram can generate millions of likes and thousands of analysis articles from entertainment media. This demonstrates an irreplaceable magnetism, influence built not by algorithms, but by authenticity and personal aura. Even social media experts believe that Taehyung has set a new standard for global celebrity engagement. He doesn't need to appear every day to stay relevant. Precisely because he rarely appears, each appearance feels special, exclusive, and highly valued. This is the subtle strategy that keeps him from being lost among the new generation of idols. However, Taehyung's greatest strength lies not only in his visuals or brand status, but in his artistry. His solo songs like Love Me Again and Slow Dancing demonstrate a musical maturity that transcends the boundaries of typical K-pop. Taehyung doesn't just sing, he conveys emotion. Every note, every soft note, seems to draw the listener into his calm, melancholic, yet meaningful world. This is what makes the global public admire him not just as an idol, but as a true artist. He brings a different side to K-pop, a more personal, intimate, and human side. And perhaps this is why Google and international brands view him not just as a popular figure, but as a representative of a new, mature, and sophisticated era of K-pop. Yet, beneath all the global spotlight and astonishing achievements, there's something that sets Taehyung apart from other idols. He never loses his true identity. Amidst the intense pressures and competition of the entertainment industry, Taehyung reveals a genuine, human side And that's what makes millions fall in love with him. Not for his image, but for his genuine authenticity. Every time he speaks in public, with every smile on his face, there's a sense of calm that's hard to explain. He never tries to be perfect. That's precisely why he feels so close to his fans. Even during his busy military service schedule, Taehyung's name continues to dominate global news feeds. Fans around the world have trended the Taehyung effect never ends, describing how his charm lives on even without his physical presence in the entertainment world. This is no ordinary occurrence. It demonstrates that Taehyung's influence extends beyond the screen, but into the hearts of millions. Many observers have called Taehyung's success in 2025 the result of the most powerful silent strategy in entertainment. He doesn't need to appear on variety shows every week, doesn't need to be busy with aggressive promotions, and doesn't need to appear on every TikTok trend. Instead, he chooses to remain silent, yet his presence is felt everywhere. And this is now the new formula for success in the digital age. Authenticity, silence, and a strong character are far more powerful than meaningless highlights. On the other hand, the industry is starting to realize that Taehyung isn't just a name to be used as a promotional tool. He is a value. He brings emotional meaning to every product he represents. A report from the Korean business journal even stated that Taehyung's promotional effect on global brands is equivalent to the combined power of 5 other top Asian celebrity campaigns. And even more interestingly, all of this happens without him ever appearing pushy or over the top. He sells without selling, a natural phenomenon. Meanwhile, international media has begun to use a new term to describe him: the art of stillness. Taehyung is a symbol of quiet strength, unassuming elegance, and fame that doesn't depend on loud noise. He shows that being big doesn't mean being loud, and that true influence comes from consistent sincerity. Behind all this, the fans, especially ARMY, continue to play a major role in keeping Taehyung's light shining. Their digital community spans the globe, and every time Taehyung's name appears on trending lists, it's not just because of the fandom, but because the general public is captivated by the natural aura he exudes. He has successfully transcended fandom boundaries, becoming a global cultural icon. In the modern K-pop world, often filled with fierce competition, the concept of quick popularity and ever-changing trends, Taehyung has gone the opposite way. He doesn't follow the crowd, but creates new ones. And that's what has led the world, including Google and international brands, to name him the most relevant figure of the year. Many say that Taehyung isn't just keeping up with the times, he's setting the tone. His style of dress, his way of speaking, and his musical tastes have become a reference for millions around the world. Some European fashion magazines have even called him a trendsetter who doesn't need to speak. Such an image is rare, and few figures in the entertainment world have been able to achieve it without controversy or scandal. But what truly makes him the king of K-pop 2025 isn't just his popularity, but his cross-border influence. He's taken K-pop to new heights, not just as a musical genre, but as a form of artistic expression and global cultural identity. From fashion, music, to visual arts, Taehyung's name now symbolizes that an Asian artist can be on par with other global icons like Harry Styles or Timothée Chalamet, without losing his cultural roots. Taehyung isn't trying to be someone else. He's still Kim Taehyung from Daegu, a young man who once had simple dreams, but is now a respected global face. His journey reminds the world that fame doesn't have to sacrifice humanity, and that true charisma is born from self-honesty. And perhaps this is the biggest reason why the world, Google, the media, and international brands alike have unanimously conferred on him one title: King of K-pop 2025. A title not bestowed by the industry, but by the world that has witnessed his journey from beginning to end. Taehyung is not just an idol. He is an icon of K-pop's new era, the epitome of class, poise, and undeniable global influence.